Alright, let me tell you about something that's been gnawing at my brain since I heard about it. Picture this, a boat flips near the Statue of Liberty, 2 people die, and the captain gets arrested. But here's the kicker, this isn't just a random accident. It's a story about how we treat safety in places that should be sacred. The Statue of Liberty, a symbol of freedom and hope, becomes the backdrop for a tragedy that raises some seriously uncomfortable questions. What's going on here? Why does this keep happening? And more importantly, what does it say about the people who think they can get away with it? Now, I'm not here to point fingers, but let's talk about the captain. They're charged with reckless endangerment, which is a slap on the wrist compared to what they might deserve. Reckless endangerment? Really? When lives are lost, especially a child's, that's not just negligence, it's a moral failing. I mean, how do you even justify putting people in a boat with no proper safety measures near one of the most iconic landmarks in the world? It's like driving a car without brakes on a highway. It's not just stupid, it's criminal. And yet, this feels like it's happening more often. I've seen similar stories where tour operators cut corners to save money, and now we're paying the price with blood. Let's zoom out for a second. The Statue of Liberty is a tourist magnet. Millions of people go there every year, right? But how many of them realize that the waters around it are a ticking time bomb? I mean, the New York harbor is a busy place. Boats, ferries, private charters, it's a free-for-all. And yet, there's no real oversight. What if this was a case of systemic failure? What if the Coast Guard is understaffed, or the regulations are outdated? I'm not saying the captain is blameless, but this feels like the tip of an iceberg. How many other near misses are happening because no one's holding the line? And here's something that really bugs me, the lack of transparency. The Coast Guard hasn't released details about the boat or the operator. That's not just frustrating, it's dangerous. If we don't know what happened, how can we prevent it from happening again? This isn't just about one boat. It's about a culture that prioritizes profit over people. I've seen this before in other industries, where safety is an afterthought. But this? This isn't a place that's supposed to represent everything that's right with the world. How can we let that happen? It's not just about the tourists who died. It's about the message it sends to everyone who visits there. Are we saying that this is just the cost of doing business? That's not acceptable. So what's the takeaway here? Well, personally, I think this tragedy is a wake-up call. We need to demand better oversight, stricter regulations, and real accountability. But more than that, we need to ask ourselves why we're so complacent. Why do we let these things happen in places that should be protected? The Statue of Liberty isn't just a statue, it's a reminder of what we stand for. And if we can't even protect people in its shadow, what does that say about us? I'm not sure I have the answer, but one thing's for sure, this isn't the end of the conversation. It's just the beginning.